together, side by side. With your love, the world feels bright. Every moment pure and true. Life's more beautiful with you. Loving pets, we love with you.
Welcome to Loving Pets channel. Today, we'll explain what hard water is, why it's not always bad, and how to keep your fish happy no matter what kind of water you have. For many people, hard water is an unavoidable fact of life. However, the effort to soften aquarium water for the benefit of the fish need not be excessive. Before attempting to alter the specific parameters of your tank's water, consider whether the fish species you have chosen genuinely require softer conditions or if they can adapt to the natural water supply. A hard water primer. Water hardness is determined by the concentration of dissolved minerals, measured in two primary ways: general hardness, GH, and carbonate hardness, KH, also known as alkalinity. GH quantifies the levels of magnesium and calcium, while KH measures carbonate and bicarbonate ions. In the context of aquariums, water hardness is expressed as either degrees of hardness, DH, or parts per million, ppm. 1 degree of general hardness, DH, is defined as 10 milligrams per liter of CO, equivalent to 17.85 ppm. Water is classified as soft or very soft when the DH ranges from 0 to 6 and the ppm from 0 to 100. It is considered slightly hard to hard when the DH is between 6 and 25 and the ppm between 101 and 449. Water with a DH of 30 or more and a ppm of 450 or higher is termed as very hard or liquid rock. The KH of water is closely related to the pH stability of an aquarium. A higher KH value indicates greater resistance to pH fluctuations, which is beneficial for maintaining a stable environment for aquatic life. Softening or hardening the water. To soften hard water, several methods are available. Water softening pillows. Peat. Driftwood. If your fish species requires soft water, consider changing water sources instead of relying on costly, continuous treatments. One option is to use reverse osmosis water for blending, or a combination of tap and distilled water. Some dedicated aquarium enthusiasts also collect rainwater, which is naturally soft and acidic. Conversely, if your water is excessively soft, you can increase its hardness through crushed coral or oyster shell. Limestone. Buffer additives. When using any materials to adjust water hardness, ensure they are thoroughly cleaned to prevent any adverse effects. Selecting fish for hard water aquariums. Fortunately, unless you have invested in specific tropical species that require soft water, such as wild-caught discus, most fish can adapt to the hardness of the local water in your aquarium. Even if your research indicates the native habitat of a particular fish species, the fish you purchase from a local pet store may not have been born or raised in that environment. Given that most fish species are now commercially bred, it is likely they were raised in water with a tendency towards hardness and alkalinity. To ensure your fish thrive, consider selecting species that naturally prefer hard water. These include live bearers such as guppies, mollies, platies, and swordtails, paradise fish, African and some Central American cichlids, brackish species such as archers, monos, and scats. When buying fish, consult with your local pet store to determine the hardness and pH levels of their tanks. You may find that many tanks contain hard, neutral to alkaline water, even for species traditionally considered soft water fish. While it may seem counterintuitive to maintain fish in water conditions different from their natural habitat, these fish are often captive bred in hard water environments. Therefore, it is logical to keep them in conditions similar to those in which they were raised. Hard water doesn't have to mean hard work. With the right balance and understanding, your fish can thrive in almost any condition. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos on aquarium water care and maintenance. See you in the next video.